3, which means it's the final day. Everything is kind of wrapped up. I'm extremely disappointed because I fly back home tomorrow. So I just, it's kind of like you're here, with family. It's a hard thing to describe. You're here with people that are like-minded and who get you and who are excited about the things that you're excited about. And there's no criticism. There's no online noise. It's just this really amazing space where we can just be enjoy what we're doing and then just enjoy the things that we love and share it with other people. So as you can imagine, I'm quite sad and down about it. But yeah, it'll probably hit me when I get home, guys. So. Yeah. Star Wars meetups, please. Jared, you have one of the best Darth Vader outfits I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Did you make it yourself?
No, originally it was a store-bought costume. Then over the years, I've been taking parts out, adding to it, cutting bits away, remolding sections, adding, giving it a new paint job, that sort of thing.
Tell me quickly, what are you dressed up as?
I am dressed up as the Sullustan arms dealer 9-Num.
And why did you choose this character in particular?
My sister, who's 10 years old, loves Return of the Jedi. And she had such a positive impact when she saw 9-Num. It's this very big, laughs and so on. So I thought, okay, I was in the market for a costume. I was like, that's the game I'm gonna do.
I see that you have made a character that I've never seen in Star Wars before. What's happening here?
Well, when I saw Phantom Menace and we saw CR-17 on screen, I reckon we saw he must have been a unique individual. I wrote to the guy that played this character, and before he got my letter, I believe, he died on stage doing some theatre work in London. And as an homage, I got a friend of mine to mould me a Nikochi, which is his race. So it's not CR-17, so I'm not doing him any disservice because I'm a Sith, but I get to honour him that way.
What's your favourite part about Star Wars?
How somebody who turns bad can turn good, and how somebody good turns bad, and how eigenlijk everything what's in real life important is also important in Star Wars.
You can be anything, you can be anyone, and there's a whole full storyline that goes into Star Wars, which is why you see with Star Wars, we're all into volunteering and helping each other out and helping build cosplay and just spreading the love of Star Wars.
And what got you into cosplay?
My friends did. I've always loved Star Wars, and I've always actually loved helping out with charity work and stuff like that, and they're like, combine the two, do it for charity. So I'm in a charity cosplay group. I'm a member of the UK Garrison, and I'm a member of the Dark Side Riders as well, a US group.
How does the charity cosplay group work?
We get meetings, we help out at hospitals or events needing our help, so runs, things for charity, anything that we can kind of add our name to. And you can see all over, there's little charity groups all over this whole building, and we all kind of do the same thing, and I think it's wonderful.
You guys are amazing! Hey, whoa. This is a Star Wars Rebels press junket sort of interview. We're all queuing up over here, and from here all the way through to there, and then we get one-on-one questions with the talent, and we're also going to interview Dave Filoni, who's in charge of Star Wars Rebels, which is pretty epic, and he's such a rad dude. So yeah.
How's it, South Africa? I'm Dave Filoni from Star Wars Rebels. Are you ready for season 3?
Your anger gives you strength.
I will pull the rebels apart piece by piece.
I must become more powerful.
They'll be the architects of their own destruction.
Ezra, turn away before it's too late!
The key to destroying the Sith.
Star Wars Rebels is a story that takes place before the 4th film in the Star Wars saga, A New Hope, and it tells the story of a band of rebels fighting to survive against the Empire. I think that it got people to be excited about the film is that it really started a revolution as far as visual effects and storytelling go as a combined thing, and it made anything possible for a whole new generation of storytellers. And so many great movies that you saw come after it are definitely connected to the work that was inspired by George Lucas's vision, and you see many famous filmmakers talking about that inspiration still to this day.
Star Wars Rebels is sort of a boots on the ground, very primitive look at what the Galactic Civil War was and how it all evolved. And we saw it from 3 movies, but there's so much more detail to what was happening at that time, what was happening just before that time, how these things all came to be. So being able to explore that on a very small scale, you know, as opposed to the Clone Wars, which was this huge, I mean, that show had a giant scale, but it's really fun to tighten up and go on a small scale and explore it from the perspective of these few characters on this spaceship.
Sabina's young. When we started the show, she was 16, and now probably like a couple years after that. I love that she's a teenage girl or young woman now who is so strong and capable and savvy and smart and totally not concerned with anything superficial. She's not a ditz. She means business, and there's a task at hand. She's gonna do it. She's focused, and she's not like sort of interested in sort of like the flip. Yeah, I aspire to be more like her.
We also went to another panel about how Star Wars is made, and a little bit more about how the stories are being told in the Star Wars universe. And that was really eye-opening. They have something called a story group, for those of you who don't know. It's basically a bunch of heads of department and creators that get together and talk about some of the stuff inside their stories so that everything meshes together and that the whole Star Wars universe is unified, which really means that everything is super authentic, but that you can get like meat from the Star Wars universe, even in the smallest parts of the series, even if it's something that's unassuming like Star Wars Rebels or the Lego franchises. They all work together hand in hand, and it was so exciting to see how they come up with those things and how they work together and what are the rules that are set in place to make it a better experience. Like ultimately, that's what it's all about. It's not about being rules to hold them down creatively. One thing about coming to Star Wars Celebration for me has been that if you are not yet in love with Star Wars, coming to a place like this can make you fall in love with Star Wars. And if you give it like 5 minutes investigation, if you're new to the franchise, you will totally fall in love with this amazing thing that we all get to share, that we all grew up with, that our parents have given to us, and that we're going to be giving back to our kids. So thank you so much for coming along on this journey with me. As I said, I've been doing a lot of television work as well, so there's been a lot of other stuff that's been happening in and around these videos. Tell me what your favorite part of all the vlogs were. They are coming to an end, obviously, because I have to go home. Drop them in the comment section below, and don't forget to smash that like button and share this with your friends. Like, if you are a Star Wars fan, please, drop a comment below and share this with them and get them excited about Star Wars again. Rogue One towards the end of the year, a whole bunch of new games. There's Lego Force Awakens, there's Rebel Season 3. There's just so much coming from Star Wars that it's hard to contain our excitement. Guys, I'll see you in the next video. High five, stranger. Adios.